को हि भारः समर्थानां किं दूरं व्यवसायिनां को विदेशः सविद्यानां कः परः प्रियवादिनाम्.
Today I want to walk with you through one of the most quietly powerful verses in all of Sanskrit wisdom literature. It comes from the Chanakya Niti and it goes like this. Ko hi bhāra samarthanam kim duram vyavasāyanam ko videshaha savidyanam kaha paraha priyavādinam. 4 short questions. What is too heavy for the capable? What is too far for the persevering? What land is foreign to the learned? And who is a stranger to the one who speaks with kindness? Let us slow down and taste each word. The verse opens with kaha, meaning what or who, and this little question word repeats 4 times. Chanakya could have made 4 statements. Instead, he asks 4 questions, and that choice is the whole art. A statement can be argued with. A question makes you search your own experience for a counterexample. And when you find none, the truth becomes yours, not his. The first question. Ko hi bhāra samarthanam. Bhāra means burden, from the root bri, to bear or carry. The same root that gives India its ancient name Bharata. Samarth is a beautiful word. Sam meaning fully and arth meaning purpose. So the samarth person is not simply strong, they are fully fitted to the purpose in front of them. What is a burden to such a person? Nothing. The weight has not changed, the bearer has. The second question. Kim duram vyavasāyinam. What is far for the vyavasayan, the person of resolute effort? Vyavasāya is a special word. It does not mean busyness. It means a resolve that has been bound down, settled, made one-pointed. The Bhagavad Gita uses the very same word when it praises vyavasāyatmika buddhihi, the intellect of firm resolve. Distance, Chanakya is saying, does not yield to speed. It yields to persistence. The far goal is only far to the one who keeps stopping. The third question. Ko videshaha savidyanam. Videsha means a foreign land, a place pointed away from home. Savidya means one who carries vidyā, knowledge, from the root vid, to know, the same root that gives us the word Veda. And here is the hidden treasure. Land can be taxed, gold can be stolen, titles stop at the border, but knowledge crosses every frontier without paying customs. For the person who carries their wealth inside their own mind, the word foreign becomes meaningless. Wherever the mind goes, home goes with it. And the fourth question, perhaps the most tender. Kaha paraha priyavādinam. Para means the other, the stranger. And notice, in Sanskrit, the word for enemy is often simply para, the other. Estrangement is the seed of all enmity. Priyavādin means one who habitually speaks priya, that which is dear and pleasing, joined with vādin, a speaker. For the person whose speech creates warmth, who in the world remains a stranger, kind, truthful speech is the technology that converts the other into one's own. And the tradition is careful here. This is not flattery. The companion teaching everywhere in Sanskrit says, speak the truth and speak it pleasantly. Warmth without honesty is manipulation. Honesty with warmth is alliance. Now, who is telling us this? Chanakya, also called Kautilya, the strategist of the 4th century before the Common Era, who raised Chandragupta Maurya to the throne and founded the Mauryan Empire. And here is why this verse rings so true. Chanakya himself began with nothing. No army, no wealth, no royal birth. A poor teacher, publicly insulted in the court of the Nandas. Everything this verse names, he lived. He crossed great distances, operated in foreign courts, wielded pure knowledge and strategic speech, and changed the map of India. This verse is not theory. It is his autobiography compressed into 16 words. And notice the deep philosophical move hiding in the grammar. Every obstacle in this verse is stated in relation to someone. A burden for whom? Distance for whom? The verse is quietly denying that the world contains obstacles in themselves. The world contains only mismatches between what a task demands and what a person has cultivated. The locus of change is never the obstacle. It is always the self. Modern psychology has caught up with this. Albert Bandura's research on self-efficacy shows that people who believe in their capability literally perceive the same load as lighter and the same goal as nearer. In one famous experiment, people wearing heavy backpacks judged a hill to be steeper than it was. The steepness was in the perceiver. Angela Duckworth's research on grit shows that sustained resolve toward a distant goal predicts success better than talent, which is vyavasāya in the laboratory. And Carol Dweck's growth mindset is the verse's silent assumption. All 4 qualities here, capability, resolve, learning, kind speech, are cultivated. None of them is a birthright. The Stoics said it too. Seneca wrote that to the wise man, every place is his homeland, which is Chanakya's 3rd question, almost word for word. So how do we live this today? Let me leave you with 3 questions and 1 practice. First, ask yourself, what in my life am I currently calling too heavy? Is the weight really in the task or in a capability I have simply not yet built? Second, name 1 goal you quietly shelved as too far. Did you truly apply daily settled resolve to it? Or did you scatter your effort and then blame the distance? Third, who in your life do you treat as para, as other, as adversary? What would 1 round of genuinely warm, truthful words do to that wall? And here is the practice. Take 1 stuck problem and pass it through the 4 gates of this verse. Gate 1. What skill would make this feel light? Name it and schedule the first hour of training. Gate 2. What is the single next step and can you touch this goal every day for 30 days? Measure resolve in consecutive days, not bursts of intensity. Gate 3. What knowledge would make this unfamiliar territory readable? 1 book, 1 expert, 1 hour of study tonight. Gate 4. Whose alliance would change everything? And what warm, honest message can you send them today? Then, install one small mental habit. Whenever you catch your mind saying too heavy, too far, not my world, I know no one there, pause and ask the verse's question right back. Heavy for whom? Far for whom? And answer not with the obstacle to fear, but with the capacity to build. That is the whole teaching. The world's four walls, weight, distance, foreignness, and strangerhood, are all doors, and the handles, Chanakya reminds us, are on the inside.
को हि भारः समर्थानां किन्दूरं व्यवसायिनां को विदेशः स विद्यानां कः परः प्रियवादिनाम्